Welcome to the Danger Report podcast with your host, Max Danger. Don't forget to make sure you check the Danger Report.
I think that the best thing I've ever done on this podcast was that right there. The Welcome to the motherfucking Danger Report, motherfuckers. You know the fucking podcast where I fucking say fucking shit and cunt and all that fucking shit all the fucking time as much as I fucking can because it is therapy. Swearing is fucking therapy. So welcome to the Danger Report, coming to you from Cyprus. Now before all you motherfuckers start going to Cyprus, man, you fucking meant to be doing a episode from Amsterdam. Well, I went to Amsterdam and I got massively fucked up in Amsterdam and I forgot that my podcast existed while I was in Amsterdam, and so I didn't fucking record a fucking podcast. Now, I did record a podcast the other fucking night when I first got to Cyprus, because I've been in Cyprus for almost a week now, no, more than a fucking week now. But I deleted it. Yeah. Well, I didn't technically delete it. What happened is I was recording this podcast on my laptop with my USB fucking microphone that's right in front of me right now, that's picking up my voice and the air conditioner over my head because it's fucking hot here, even though it's fucking 8 p.m. Peril. Yeah, that was a shout out to Peril telling you the time. So my laptop died just after I had recorded the podcast, and because I hadn't hit the fucking spacebar button to stop the recording, I lost everything. So it took me a little bit of time to fucking recover from that, so I thought, well, fuck it, tonight's the fucking night that we're gonna record this. In this episode, we're gonna talk about Cyprus. We might talk a bit about fucking Amsterdam. We might fucking talk a bit about other fucking shit because whatever pops into my fucking mind. But I would just like to point out that this episode of the Danger Report in Cyprus is brought to you by Keo. Cypriot beer, finest quality since 1951, motherfuckers! It's fucking good shit. Surprising. How the fuck do Cypriots make really good beer? Keo, K-E-O. Now, they're not paying me to say that because they don't know who the fuck I am. But I'm happy to say if I find a beer that tastes fucking good, it's my fucking duty to tell you motherfuckers all the fucking about it, so the next fucking time you fucking see Keo on the menu, even though you probably never fucking will, you go, yeah, motherfucker, the Danger Report told me to drink this shit, and then you'll drink it and be like, yeah, it's beer. It is beer. One of the only beers you can fucking buy here. I just had a quick swig right there. Now, you might wondering what that banging is if you can actually hear that banging. Well, that's because I've got a USB mic on the fucking table. So every time that I put my Keo back down, it makes a little fucking noise. And if you missed the noise, that was the fucking noise. It's not a fucking hammer or an earthquake. It's Max Danger putting his motherfucking Keo on the motherfucking table. So Cyprus. Cyprus is a fucking island, believe it or not. Fucking small as all fuck. Bigger than Malta, where I will be at some point soon. It's an island in the fucking Mediterranean Sea. In the fucking sea. Now, motherfuckers are taking this place over every fucking 10 fucking years. Maybe not so much lately. Well, except for the 70s. The fucking Romans have been here. The motherfucking Byzantine, pretty sure they were here. The Ottomans, if they're not the same thing, they were fucking here. They're still fucking here, fucking cunts. And also the Venetians. You know, the dudes that invented the blind, the Venetian blind. Like, the Venetians left a lot in society. The fact that we still use their blinds today is pretty fucking cool. Venetian blinds. The only fucked up things with the Venetian blinds, though, is that How many people have Venetian blinds in their house that aren't fucking bent and crooked and don't go down? Like, motherfucker, you pull it up and it's like, yeah, it's up. And then to get it back down, it's like, you have to half pull and then pull it away. Motherfucking Venetian blinds fucking suck dick. Just putting that fucking out there for all you motherfuckers that are thinking about getting Venetian blinds. Don't. Just get a fucking curtain. Motherfucker, get a box. Maybe get like 8 boxes and fucking step on them and then get some fucking gaffer tape and just gaffer tape it over your motherfucking window. Even blue tack if you got that heavy grade shit. Fucking Sally's no gaps. No, that's the wrong thing. Sally's adhesive. That's the motherfucking shit you want for windows. Now I'm getting off fucking topic because that has nothing to do with motherfucking Cyprus, but I thought I should talk about it. Now before I get into the thing that fucking annoys me the most about Cyprus, I'm gonna have a quick drink again. Oh, that fucking tastes pretty good. By the way, if I say I'm gonna have a drink, you're more than welcome at home to have a drink at the same time. Then it's kind of like I have friends in Cyprus. So, also, we got a motherfucking email today. We actually got 2 motherfucking emails today. From one of our good buddies. I wasn't expecting it. Glad that I got it. And I will read that fucking shit a bit later on in the fucking show so you can actually understand that we do get emails every fucking now and again. So, Cyprus. I want you to consider, shut the fuck up, table. I want you to consider this. You have a toilet, right? And the toilet flushes, right? So, you know, like when you go to the toilet and after you've taken a shit, you press that button and then it disappears, it goes away. Now, in that toilet, where you are right now, you flush it and there's some fucking toilet paper in there. Hence the name toilet paper, and some shit or piss or a bit of both sometimes, and it all goes away. Now in Cyprus, you are not allowed to flush motherfucking toilet paper down the fucking toilet. And I think that might be the most stupidest thing that I've ever fucking heard of. So I did a little bit of fucking research. Why the fuck can't I flush toilet paper down the fucking toilet? Sounds a bit fucking... I like it when I amuse my fucking hell. If you could see the waveform of that burp, you'd be fucking impressed. That was fucking big. And I ain't gonna cut that shit out. That was the Keo just, making a bit of room. Because we drink here. So, toilet paper, right? Did my research. Apparently, you can't fucking flush toilet paper down the fucking toilet because the pipes are too small. Motherfucker. Now, I have Cypriot in me. I'm 95% sure that all my uncles and fucking motherfuckers like that and their friends and all that, they were all fucking carpenters or plumbers. There are so many plumbers from Cyprus. How motherfucking hard is it to go and make the pipes bigger? It's not like you got to make them that much bigger. Motherfucker, you installed toilets that flushed and you didn't fucking include toilet paper in that shit? Really? It's fucking ridiculous. So what do? You wake up in the morning, you have your morning KO and have a couple of cigarettes. And then you go, you know what, I might go and take a big motherfucking dump. Huge dump normally. And then I'm going to fucking wipe my ass. But then you go, man, I don't even want to go to the toilet because I got to wipe my motherfucking ass. Then I got to pull that motherfucking paper out from underneath me. Look at all my shit on the motherfucking paper. And then put it in a fucking bin. What the fuck, Cyprus? Sort your fucking shit out. Seriously, literally, sort your shit out. It is fucked. I don't want to be fucking looking at my shit and then every time you open up that bin, you get a fucking woof of, it's just fucked, man. It was worse than my burp I just did then. So Cyprus, get your fucking shit together. If you come to Cyprus, the best thing that I can think that you can do is don't eat. If you just don't eat, maybe you won't have to take a shit. I'd rather take a shit on a motherfucking aeroplane. And I hate taking a shit in an aeroplane. I'd rather take a shit in a fucking see-through motherfucking cubicle in the middle of the fucking street where every motherfucker can take photos of me, but at least I can flush that motherfucker and the toilet paper with it. That's another shout out to Keo right there. I think that we should just take this moment to have a quick drink. Everyone that's with me, grab your Keos, grab your VBs, grab your drinks. If you're drinking water, go fuck yourself, and then just have a little sip. Let's just take a couple of seconds right now to have a little drink. Oh, that's good shit. So yeah, toilet paper is fucked here. I don't even know, I might as well just fucking just shower after I take a shit. You know, I know someone that has a motherfucking robo toilet. You fucking sit on that robo toilet and it washes your motherfucking ass for you. That's what Cyprus needs, man. Like, stop skimping out. Stop fucking charging motherfuckers to pay for parking and shit, or make people pay more, put the price of cigarettes up and use that money to get bigger fucking pipes. It's not that fucking hard. Even just get that fucking fake pipes. I don't give two fucks. So then they're like, oh no, you can't flush the toilet paper down the toilet. Otherwise, the toilet will overflow. It's not my motherfucking problem. I'm staying at a fucking hotel. You fucking deal with that shit. So yeah, the first place we stayed, no one told me about the toilet paper thing, so I flushed it all down the motherfucking toilet. Toilet didn't block up. Everything was fine. But then when I got to this other hotel, they're all like, yeah, no, you can't flush toilet paper down the toilet. You know, who the fuck does that? It's like, I don't know, every motherfucking person that has a fucking toilet, probably. Now, I'm no fucking toilet paper expert by any, stretch of the imagination. I don't know about fucking plumbing and shit. I'm sure there's plenty of motherfucking countries where you can't fucking flush toilet paper down the toilet, most likely because they don't have fucking normal toilets. Maybe they just have a hole in the fucking ground where you shit, like in the fucking outback. You can put toilet paper down there, though, in the fucking outback, but you can't flush it down when you got modern technology. Now, in Cyprus, right, they've got some good motherfucking food here. Greek food, Greek Cypriots, just, you'll understand that later. Good food. It's fucking tasty. It's really good shit. You want to fucking eat as much Cypriot food, Greek Cypriot food, whatever the fuck you want to call it, as much as you can. But don't fucking drive here. In Cyprus, there are no rules. Motherfucker, if you want to go and there's a car there, you just fucking go. The other car has to fucking just, deal with it. Stop. If you get a fucking, a parking fine, just fucking call one of your buddies and they'll fucking call the council or whoever the fuck they call, and they'll just be like, yeah, don't stress. If you know someone here, it's good. I happen to have family here who don't listen to this podcast, and I won't allow them to listen to this motherfucking podcast, because then they probably won't fucking like me anymore because they believe in God and, they enjoy fucking non-swearing things. More likely to enjoy fucking, having a cup of tea and watching the Queen say shit like the people in fucking England. And England's good, man. Like, England is kind of like Australia. Cyprus is kind of like Tasmania. If Tasmania couldn't flush toilet paper down the motherfucking toilet. Also, you don't have to worry about parking here, man. Like, you can just put your fucking hazard lights on to stop in the middle of the fucking road, get out of the car, go fucking take a shit, don't flush your toilet paper, get back in your car, and every motherfucker will just go around you without beeping you. It's also fun here because not many people talk English, so you can call them douchebags and they don't know what they're talking about. I decided today to walk in front of a car to be a Cypriot, and the motherfucker beat me. I called him a fucking douchebag to his fucking face, and he just waved at me. Maybe he thought I said fucking hello or some shit. I called him a douchebag. And he was happy. He was like, yeah, man, cool. Like, sweet, thanks. That's awesome. Like, you too. Have a good fucking afternoon too, motherfucker. Fuck you, douchebag. So, you can park wherever you want. People don't park straight here. You just do what you want, really. You can do anything. It doesn't really fucking matter what you do. Now, there's been a lot of fucking civilizations here, as I said. There's been a lot of fucking wars here. There's also a lot of motherfucking old buildings and shit. Now, when I say old building, I ain't talking about Roman ruins. There are Roman ruins. But I'm just talking about your everyday buildings about 900 fucking years old. Everywhere I walk, I feel like I'm going to fall through the fucking floorboards. But it does have its positives. There are lots of beaches because it's an island, as I said. But if you try and find a car park, you're going to be driving around for fucking 8 hours. That's just how it is here. So that's why you just park in the middle of the road, put your hazard lights on, and everyone that drives past thinks you've only been there for 2 minutes because your hazard lights are on, but you can stay there for like 18 days if you like. It doesn't really matter. Now, I'm going to take this moment right fucking here at 16-minute mark to read the emails that I received today. I'm going to grab my motherfucking phone. I actually tried to see if I could contact Peril. I sent him a text message. It is 4 a.m. there at the moment, Peril. And he didn't reply, so I was going to put him on speaker so I could have him on the show again, but it didn't happen. Subject. A few things in brackets. By the way, this is from Professor Peril. Firstly, woot, 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 woot. Very disappointed, Peril, that you didn't go cunt, because then I had to say this. So fuck you, Peril, but I love you. Secondly, dear Mr. Danger, I like where you're going with this, Peril. I love where you're going with this. Additionally, I'm not putting photos on the YouTube upload mainly because I don't know how to do it, but also I believe our most popular video only has 4 views with me making up about half of them. That's a fair point. That is a fair fucking point right there. Yeah, like that's fair, and I reckon that the other 4 views, the other 2 views is probably from me. So I understand why you don't want to put photos up, and I don't hate you for that, Peril. In fact, I respect you for saying no to me. Unlike the con man who would have just done it. Fuck you, con man. Next thing. It's a little weird when you say shut up to the noises around you because the noises don't seem to pick up by your mic. To be picked up by your mic. I'm not saying you shouldn't do it. I just wanted to say it sounds weird. Well, Peril. If you invested in a good motherfucking pair of headphones or some speakers or some shit, you would motherfucking hear all them fucking kids fucking screaming in the motherfucking background. Unless I imagined it, where then you're right. But I'm saying, when I get back and we go to the fucking Danger Studio, I'm gonna fucking play you that podcast and you're gonna hear all them motherfuckers fucking dying outside where I was fucking recording it. But thank you for your observation. In the last episode, you said you would be enjoying Greek food in Cyprus. Maybe I have no idea what I'm talking about. I agree with you there. But wouldn't you be getting Cypriot food from Cyprus, or are they just better at making Greek food or something? Well, Peril. There are 2 types of Cypriot people in the world. There are Greek Cypriots, and there are Turkish Cypriots. Now, the Greek Cypriots don't tend to believe that the Turkish Cypriots actually exist, and vice versa. But when you go to eat food in Cyprus, it's motherfucking Greek food. You could call it Cypriot food, but then you could be fucking talking about Turkish food or Greek food, so you got to be clear and say Greek food. So yes, you do not know what you're talking about, but I still love you as a human. Great observation though, my man. Keep 'em up. Anyway, all the best, and I hope you record another episode soon. Your pal, Professor Peril. Now, Peril, mate, That's how you're meant to write a fucking email. That's how you do it, man. I'm fucking glad that you listened to me. Dear Mr. Danger, that's fucking fantastic. The one thing that you did fuck up with, though, is the PS of your email is in another fucking email. So we've gone from 3 emails to now 5. Let me read this bit. Now, I know for a fact, Peril, that you wrote this just to fuck with me. Because motherfucker, with all these motherfucking long words you put in here, how the fuck am I meant to understand it? So I'ma try it. I'ma give it a fucking shot and read this shit and see if it motherfucking makes sense. P.S. Still peril. In brackets. The still peril bit was in brackets, not the P.S. He forgot to put the dot there, which is fair, maybe 2 dots. Can't really remember how that goes. If I made any spelling or grammatical mistakes, pretty sure grammatical means grammar mistakes. Could have just said if I fucked my grammar up. In the last email, grammatical mistakes in the last email or this one, or if either were / are the nonsensical. Motherfucker, pretty sure that means nonsense? Nonsense for smart people? Fuck you, Peril, making me fucking read these long motherfucking words. Nonsensical ratings of a madman, then it is probably because I couldn't be fuck-proof reading emails. That's fair, I do that as well. In fact, I probably shouldn't have even sent either email, as it is a long-standing tradition to not email the show. That's fucking true. That's not a lie. We have a tradition of not emailing in the show. Lots of love. You're killing me with this motherfucking word, Peril. Platonically. Platonically? Hold on 1 second. Look up. Platonic. Of love or friendship, intimate and affectionate, but not sexual. Oh, I'm glad that it had that last bit, not sexual. Platonically yours, Professor Peril. Now, Peril, that's a good fucking email there, mate. Very happy that you sent that in. Now, all you other motherfuckers could actually try and, send other emails. If you want to fuck me up, just send long motherfucking words. If you just want me to talk about fucking something, contact at thedangerreport.com. But you probably already know the fucking email address because I say it 380 billion times each fucking second in a fucking episode, except for this one I've just mentioned it once. So that's the fucking email that was sent in by Peril. Kind of missing him because Peril, when he comes over to my place and we go to the studio, that's takeaway night because I like to eat healthy these days. So when he comes over, we get to have Hungry Jacks and shit. I don't have an excuse to eat motherfucking takeaway food here because Peril's not here. So, Peril, grab your motherfucking life savings, get a fucking plane ticket, come here for like 3 days, we'll eat fucking Burger King for 3 days, and then you can go home and that will be cool. And then maybe come back like 2 weeks later so we can do it again. That'd be pretty cool, Peril, so that'd be really nice if you did that. Now, Cyprus, man, I don't understand why Cypriots have a weather app. It's always the fucking same. When I got here last year, it was hot every day. In April. When I got here this year in fucking September, it's been hot every day. Motherfuckers don't need a weather app. You know what the weather's gonna be. It's gonna be fucking hot. It doesn't fucking rain. There's no fucking grass here. You don't need a weather app here. But Cyprus, people here, they don't understand the idea of walking. If you're walking and someone else is walking towards you, they'll just fucking walk into you. There's none of that kind of look at each other and, one person goes left, one person goes right to avoid a collision. It's just like, motherfucker, you better fucking move. But I never fucking move, so I'm just constantly bumping into motherfuckers. I'm also walking around with my St. Kilda jersey on all the time to rep the motherfucking Saints. Now, the other night we went out. We went to my cousin's bar. And we had a couple of beverages. You can smoke indoors there, which is pretty fucking cool. That is why Cyprus is better than Australia, just in that one little respect, that one little regard. You can smoke indoors at some bars. And you can smoke outdoors where people are eating all the motherfucking time, just like in Amsterdam. You can't in fucking London. Fuck you, London. Can't in Melbourne. Fuck you, Melbourne. Can't in fucking Sydney. Fuck you. Double fuck you, Sydney. You can't do it. Now, I think that after that email and me having that little rant, that it's time for another motherfucking drink. God, that's good fucking shit. Gotta love the Kia. Now, unfortunately, in Cyprus, you're not allowed to smoke inside your hotel room, so I can't smoke. Now, as I said, Cyprus is annoying. One thing that is quite strange, and it's been bothering me for 10 days. There is a convenience store here that is open 23 hours a day. 23 hours a day. I want to know what motherfucking hour they close. Could you imagine the luck, the bad luck you would get if you decided that you would go to the 23-hour convenience store, but you got there in the 1 hour they were closed? Why the fuck do you have to close for an hour? Seriously. It's not like a 24-hour shop is always busy. It's not like you need that 1 hour to clean. Maybe this motherfucker only sleeps 1 hour a day. 23 hours. There's also another sign on all the ATMs that says 24-hour ATM. It's a motherfucking ATM. When do they fucking close? They don't. It's a fucking machine. It's fucked. So you see these really little weird fucking things here that you just would not see in a real country. Now, I'm not saying that Cyprus isn't a real country, but it's 100% a third world country. It has to be. It has to be a third world fucking country if you can't flush fucking toilet paper down the fucking toilet. That's why it's called fucking toilet paper. Now, we did find this pretty funny opening hour sign on this fucking liquor store that is called Tony's Alcohol Paradise. I think that's a pretty cool name, being that I would also enjoy an alcohol paradise. But this is what his business hours say, and I am not fucking lying. This is on the front of this motherfucker's door. Business hours. We are open most days about 9 or 10, occasionally as early as 7, but some days as late as 12 or 1. Okay, you get that? So you get there 9, 10, they might be open. You get there as early as 7, they might be open, but otherwise they might be open at 12 or 1. We are closed about 5:30 or 6, occasionally about 4 or 5, but sometimes as late as 11 or 12. Cool. Some days or afternoons we aren't here at all, and lately I've been here just about all the time, except when I'm someplace else, but I should be here then too. Now, that is no fucking bullshit. That is 100% true. And I think that that is how businesses should run. When you go to your local JB Hi-Fi, I would much prefer not to know when they're open, because it's like a lucky dip. Are they going to be open? Are they not going to be open? I don't know. It gets the fucking excitement going. It gets a little bit of excitement going. Now, I'm going to stop the podcast here because I need a fucking cigarette break. And I need to get another beer. So for me, it's going to be like a 5-10 minute break. But for you, it's going to be instantaneous. So you don't have to fast forward 10 minutes. Maybe I should just fucking leave it running while I go for a cigarette and you can hear the sound of my aircon. Kind of feel like that might be a little boring. So I'm just going to stop it right here and I shall be back momentarily after I've had my fucking cancer fix. Alright, I shall return. And I'm back. While I was having my cigarette, I had an idea. I'm going to call on speaker so you fuckers can hear it, some of the best hotels in Cyprus, and I'm going to ask them if their hotel allows guests to flush toilet paper down the toilet. So this first hotel that I found is called Four Seasons Cyprus Hotel, and it is 506 Australian dollars per night, which seems a bit fucking expensive. So you'd think with that amount of money, you'd be able to flush toilet paper down the toilet. So I'm going to ring him right now. Shut up, table, and we're going to figure it out.
Four Seasons, good evening, Elena speaking.
Hello, I just had a question. At your hotel, are you allowed to flush toilet paper down the toilet? Hello?
Yes,
You can flush toilet paper down the toilet?
there is a basket for the toilet, for
There-
the paper toilet.
Oh, so you can't flush it down the toilet?
No,
Do you know why? I'm just curious.
it's the system of the...
So that would be every hotel?
Yes, in all the hotels, even in our houses.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure. Thank you very much for your help.
You are welcome.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right. Well, the $506 fucking hotel has basically just saved me from calling all the other fucking hotels. So, yeah. It's the system here. How fucked up is that? You can't flush fucking toilet paper down the motherfucking toilet. Now, I don't think that there's any other reason for me to call any other hotels because she just gave me the fucking answer of why you can't flush toilet down the toilet paper. Why you can't flush toilet paper down the toilet is because it's the system, but as she said, there is a basket for it. A basket, yeah, because I want to put my fucking shit in the basket. So yeah, that was interesting. Now I know. Now we all know. You know that I'm not motherfucking bullshitting. Maybe I should call an Australian hotel and ask them if you can flush toilet paper down the toilet and see what their reaction is. I think I might do that. Because I'm going to tell them that I'm from Cyprus and we can't flush toilet paper down the toilet there. Now let's call the Hilton. The Hilton in Melbourne. Just finding their number. In Flinders Street, 143 euros a night. Let's give it a shot. Oh, nice music.
Thank you for calling the Chic and Central Doubletree by Hilton Melbourne Flinders Street.
Yeah.
To ensure that you are put through to the correct department,
Hey.
please select from one of the following 4 options.
Okay.
For guest room bookings of up to 10 rooms, press 1.
1.
For group... Thank you for calling our reservation office.
No problem.
Para continuar en español, oprima 2.
Motherfucker.
To transfer your call to the appropriate representative, please select from the following options.
Didn't I just fucking do
To
that?
make a reservation, press 1. If you have an existing reservation, press 2.
1.
Information that
Come on, fuckers. I believe in
for
you.
room reservations, press 1.
For fuck's sake.
Hilton Honor reservation, press 2. Please enter your Hilton Honors number. If you do have your
Motherfucker, 1.
number,
I don't know. You know what? Fuck you, Hilton. Okay, the Hilton most likely you'll be able to fucking flush toilet paper down the toilet, but you can't get through to them because they're like fucking Telstra. Like fucking Telstra. So I hope that this episode of Cyprus so far has been informative. I'm pretty sure that's a word. Now, while I've got about 10 minutes left of the podcast, I might talk a little bit about Amsterdam. Now, I will revisit Amsterdam, preferably when I'm high as fuck, just so I can give you the moment. But I just want to give you the lowdown of Amsterdam. I feel like in Amsterdam, People understand me there. They get Max Danger. They get me. They accept me as who I am. Exactly who I am. So, in Amsterdam, weed's legal, which is awesome. Love weed. Alcohol is also legal, believe it or not. And every motherfucker rides bikes. It's like Bicycle City. It's like if an Australian is driving in Amsterdam, motherfucker, they be swearing every 1 second at every fucking cyclist. But they don't wear their fucking latex motherfucking speed bike, try and be a fucking marathon rider. They didn't even wear helmets. They got their little basket and they ride around. And I saw this one guy when I was having a joint downstairs. He was riding his bike with no hands, singing with headphones on while playing the air guitar. Not too sure why I just did the air guitar symbol myself, seeing you motherfuckers can't see me because I don't have a camera that's active right now. But I thought that was very fucking important to point it out. But yeah, people do what they want there and they get accepted. If you want to fucking walk around naked, no one would say shit. They've even got urinals there that are open. You just take a piss and everyone can see your dick. Like, they don't give two fucks. It's fucking Amsterdam. They've got the red light district where there's all these chicks that just want to bang people. It's actually quite scary. I walked through there to get to this pub. Now, I do not condone prostitutes, but I would not go with a prostitute because every motherfucker needs to make money somehow. But you fucking walk through the red light district to try and get to the other side of the red light district, and all these motherfucking chicks with their long nails and half naked keep banging on the fucking window going, "Hey baby, I want to show you a good time." And I'm like, yeah, nah, I'm just trying to walk that way. Like, no thank you. And besides, there's about fucking 16 families with kids behind me, so get fucked. So I just tried to walk through. Now, I got stopped in the red light district. I'm walking down and this fucking woman, she wasn't very sexy. Wouldn't bang her normally. Ever, really. Probably would, wouldn't. Probably would prefer to sleep with a zombie stripper, personally. And she opens a door and she goes, honey, where are you from? And I'm like, I'm from Australia. And she's like, come in. I'm like, no, I don't want to. She's like, I won't charge you, I'll do it for free. And I'm like, no, thank you. She's like, why? And I'm like, do you really want me to tell you why? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, because I don't sleep with motherfucking prostitutes, bro. Get fucked. Go fucking find some fucking other dude that wants to do it for free. Maybe she liked me. I don't want to date a fucking prostitute. I don't even want to date a fucking girl at the moment. That doesn't mean I want to date a guy. I just don't want to fucking date in general. Fuck relationships. Relationships can suck a dick. It's funny because when you're not in a relationship for a while, all you want is a relationship. But then when you get out of a relationship, all you want is to not be in a relationship. Because I like being single. I like to say, you know what, today I want to do this. Or I want to fucking watch this on TV. Or I'm going to fucking do that. Or I'm going to do this. Or I'm going to do that. And I don't have to then fucking wait for the other person to fucking give me their opinion. I just do whatever the fuck I want. I like that. Now, there are people in this world that are dying for a relationship. They want some chick to tell them what to do and help them out and, bang them and shit. But, you can bang chicks without being in a relationship. And you can bang chicks without fucking paying them. Now, you can basically go to a club or you can go to a pub or you can go on Tinder or all that shit. Peril's the one that taught me all about Tinder, actually. He's quite good at it. He's fucking smashing it on Tinder. And you can hook up without being in a relationship because everyone needs to bang. That's true. Banging is something that everyone needs to fucking do. But you don't want to pay for it. Even if the prostitute says to you, I'll do it for free, you don't want to bang a prostitute. You really just don't bang a prostitute. I'm not saying that you're a bad person if you bang a prostitute, but there are better options than banging a prostitute. So everyone wants fucking love, but I don't want fucking love. Well, I do want love. I just want love for my podcast. So if you're into me, or even if you're not into me, send me a fucking email and I'll feel fucking loved. That's all I really want in life is to be loved, but I don't want to be in a fucking relationship because relationships fucking suck balls. But I'm sure in a year's time, or maybe when I'm dead, I'll want to be in a relationship again. And at that point, I will take applications of people that basically this is going to be my first date strategy. If you can get through the fuckisode of the danger report and listen to the whole thing, I will accept your relationship. As long as you're a female and not older than me and not too young for me. So that's my new strategy. If I ever go speed dating, I'm going to be like, do you have 45 minutes? And they'll be like, why? And I'm like, because you need to listen to my podcast. And if you can get through it, then I will consider you giving my details. I understand that by the time the fucking thing is over, that most likely the speed dating would be over by then. But at least I will know if you're the one or not. So yeah, ladies, in the future, if you want to be in a relationship with me, go listen to the fuckisode 2, where I say fuck 1,023 fucking times. If you can get through that shit, you are my fucking dream girl. But I ain't wanting no relationship right now. I'm enjoying being on my fucking own. Because it's good to have some time to be yourself. So in Amsterdam, right, I went off fucking topic with fucking shit, fuck. Anyway, Amsterdam. So I went to the fucking, I had a plan, man. When I landed in Amsterdam, I'm like, okay, this is what I need to do. Fuck off intro, outro. This is what I got to do. I got to land. I need to go to the shops and I need to buy as much Amstel as I can fucking buy, one of my favorite beers in the world. I then need to buy a motherfucking lot of munchies, and then I need to go to the fucking coffee shop and I need to buy as much fucking human possible weed that you can buy. But I fucked up. This is for the people that want to go to Amsterdam and drink beer, get high, and fucking eat munchies all day, and hopefully watch Trailer Park Boys. This next information is for you. If you want to buy weed, don't buy alcohol first. I went to the fucking shop and I bought like a slab of Amstel. I then bought more munchies than anyone would ever fucking need for 4 nights. Everything. They got fucking the best munchies there, man. They got vending machines everywhere there because they fucking know. They're smart. So I walked through, got my fucking munchies and my drinks, and I'm like, okay, next stop, coffee shop. Need to go buy some fucking weed. When I say coffee shop, I don't mean where you drink coffee. Well, you can drink coffee there, but you buy weed from there. And space cake and hash and all that fucking cool shit. So I walked over to the coffee shop, and the dude at the door's like, I need to look in your bag. And I'm like, it's a fucking shopping bag, dude. It's my groceries. And there she's like, oh, well, no, I need to look in your fucking bag, mate. Well, he didn't say mate because he wasn't Aussie. I'm like, all right, look in my fucking bag then. Or you have alcohol, you can't come in here. I'm like, it's not opened. I just want to buy weed and leave. I'm not going to even smoke it here. Nah, you can't bring fucking alcohol into here. I'm like, you're a fucking drug establishment. I'm like, okay, that's fair enough. If I can't walk in there with my alcohol, can you hold it for 3 minutes while I go and buy 100 euros worth of weed? No, I can't do that. I'm like, why? You have hands. Just fucking let me put it next to the door and just make sure no one steals it. No, can't do that, mate. Sorry. Once again, he wasn't Aussie, so I'm fucking that accent up. So he said to me, what you can do, my friend, is you can walk over to the bin over there and you can hang it on the side of the bin and then people won't take it because they'll think it's rubbish. I'm like, you want me to put my fucking food and alcohol in a bin or next to a bin? I'm like, dude, you got no fucking idea. I go, dude, I was going to spend 100 fucking euros on weed here, so go fuck yourself. I told him to his fucking face, and I walked off. I went to the next coffee shop. And I walked in there and I go, look, I got fucking beer in my bag. I ain't drinking it. I just want to buy a shitload of weed. And they're like, yeah, sweet. No worries. So I walked in there and I looked at the menu. They got a tablet there and they've got Zeus, 33 euros a gram. I'm like, fuck, I need that shit. Cynics, I've had that before, 31 euros a gram. Like, I need that fucking shit too. And then I was like, yeah, I need that and this and this and that. And yeah, give me some of that. How much can I hold? They're like 5 grams. And I'm like, oh, okay. And they're like, but don't worry. You go buy 5 grams, take it back to your hotel, come back, and we'll give you another 5 grams. And I'm like, yeah, sweet. That sounds good. So I got my 5 grams of all the different shit. Cost me €100. You can tell that I bought the best fucking stuff you can buy. I took it back to my hotel room. I went back. And then they have pre-rolled joints there too. And I'm like, he's like, what? I'm like, I want some joints. He's like, which ones? I'm like, give me every one you have, like every different type. He's like, you want every one of them? I'm like, yeah, because they've got like 8. I'm like, yeah, give me each of them. So he's like, all right. And then he gave me a grinder and some papers and a lighter and all that shit because I spent a bit of cash there. And I'm like, sweet. Went back to my fucking hotel room and I grabbed the Zeus. And I sprinkled that shit. I grinded it up and I put a bit of tobacco in there. Fucking put the weed on the paper. Put the little roach in there, rolled it up, big fucking fat joint, go to light it up, and then I see this motherfucking sign, and it says, smoking in hotel will cost a €500 fine. And I sat there and I thought a while. I was like, €500. Checked my bank account. And I was like, I wonder if is that €500 a day or is that €500 for the 4 nights? And I was like, considering whether I should just smoke in there and then give them €500, because that'd be cool. But then I thought €500 is a lot of fucking money. $500 is a lot of money. €500 is like $800. Not worth it. So I thought that I would just smoke directly outside the hotel door where the lobby is so they could see that I was smoking, but they technically couldn't do anything about it except call the police because you can't smoke there, but who the fuck's going to call the police? No one. I went down there and I smoked this massive fucking joint. Legally, technically illegal. It was illegal where I was smoking, but it was legal to have weed. And I smoked that shit and walked back up to my hotel room and I was like, what the fuck is fuck? Like, fuck, man. I was like seeing things. I was thinking about everything. I was like, man, this is the best fucking shit I've ever smoked, but it's terrifying, but it's amazing, but it's wonderful. Where the fuck am I? Why am I here? Why the fuck do I live here? Why the fuck don't I live here? Why the fuck am I a human? Why aren't I a fucking dog? Why the fuck aren't I a bird? Why can't I fly? Why can't I do this? Why can't I do that? Fuck, man. I questioned my whole life about 10 billion times in half an hour. But it was amazing. It was fucking amazing. And then I went back downstairs and I tried the other weed. And then I got to the end of the holiday. I'm skipping a bit, but I'll get back to it. And just like I've done before with my best buddy in a bathroom, smoking weed. Nothing gay there, just smoking weed in a bathroom. I went and grabbed every different weed I had and I mixed them all together. And then I made a big fucking joint, which once again we call the Jeffrey. And I walked back downstairs and I smoked that motherfucker and fucking hell, man, my head was about to fly off. I went back upstairs and I was like, I feel like listening to a little bit of music, you know? I want to hear a little bit of music. So there's this rapper that just released this album. It's called Post-Concussion Syndrome. It's this dude. He's quite alike to me. He's got the same injury as me, actually. He's got a very similar voice to me as well. Pretty sure if I ever meet him, he'll be shocked. But he's got this new EP. It's actually out right now on iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, all that shit. So I thought I would give it a listen. And I lay down in my bed and I put my headphones on and I hit play. It was fucking amazing. It's one of the best EPs I've ever fucking heard. So if you are a fan of the Danger Report, go and type Post-Concussion Syndrome in your streaming service. It'll be the first fucking one there. And give that shit a listen. Give that shit a review. Give him some fucking support. Do it. I did it. This fucking podcast was brought to you by Keo. It's also brought to you by Post-Concussion Syndrome EP by Mars. A good fucking song. Good songs, 5 of them, and an intro. Well, 3, 4 with an intro. So that's the fucking episode today. I gave you an extra 5 minutes because I didn't put one up last week, which I think's fair. And I'm going to do another one soon. I'll probably do it before the week is done, hopefully, because I need to start getting these up so you can hear them. And I didn't buy this USB mic to not fucking use it. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you enjoy the chick that does the outro now. She's a top chick. And I like her. So you should fucking, rock out to the intro, thinking about doing a remix of that shit as well one day. If you need to contact me, contact at thedangerreport.com, even though you probably won't, but the option is there. Hope you have a great night, wherever the fuck you are. Hope you have a Keo or a beer, and I hope you got nice and drunk listening to the podcast. And hopefully got a bit high as well, and maybe now you'll go listen to a bit of fucking watch a bit of Trailer Park Boys and listen to Mars's EP. See you later, and you know the fucking deal. Stay frosty.
Thanks for listening to The Danger Report. We look forward to having your company on the next episode. And don't forget to make sure you check The Danger Report.